Yeah, Marnie and Brian, the plaintiff in this case, it all stems from an Illinois case, but there is some local involvement. The Freedom Foundation is an Olympia-based nonprofit that helped the plaintiff, again an Illinois state worker, go after the unions. And again, they won in a very big way. I spoke to the Freedom Foundation today on why this case was so important to fight. The latest U.S. Supreme Court's ruling means hundreds of thousands of Washingtonians working in the public sector will no longer be mandated to pay union fees.
We anticipate that unions are going to throw up roadblocks to try to prevent people from resigning their membership wherever they can.
Maxford Nelson with the Freedom Foundation says he and others in his group plan on door knocking like they've done in previous campaigns to educate workers like teachers, police officers, and other government employees that they now have a choice on whether or not to pay into a union.
They are free to join a union if they want to, but you should also be free not to.
The Freedom Foundation helped Illinois state worker Janus with the landmark decision, a big blow for unions across the country.
This is by far the biggest labor case the Supreme Court has had in decades, and the biggest advance, we think, for worker freedom in a generation.
Opponents say the Janus case is an attack on workers fighting for economic advancement and equity. But the Freedom Foundation says many workers were forced to pay for political causes and campaigns they didn't believe in. And historically, many unions have supported Democrats.
There's no limitation, really, on how the unions spend the dues money that they collect from these folks. So many unions tend to be very political. They spend large amounts of money on directly engaging in political activity.
What do you say to the people who say that the Freedom Foundation is trying to help Republicans and that really this is a partisan issue for you guys?
So we believe strongly as a matter of principle that it's wrong in all cases to force people to financially support things that they disagree with.